Good afternoon, everybody out there. This is Arjax coming at you again. I don't normally do Hearthstone videos. I'm not very good at the game yet. I've only been playing for about a week or so. And the last wave of Nax was released, and I found that this particular boss in it was really hard, and I had to tailor a deck around beating it. However, that was nothing compared to the struggles that I received in actually facing this boss in the Palidin challenge. So I probably spent about an hour trying to beat this guy, and he's just absolutely devastating. First off, his hero power is just nuts. It deals 2 damage and freezes you. Well, since in this deck you don't have any weapons or anything, that doesn't really matter, but the fact that he does 2 damage every turn is definitely devastating. Now, and it costs no mana for him to do, so obviously it's really great for him. However, you know, once you get through his armor that you see on him, he has 8 armor, he will change character powers to a cost 8, gain control of enemy minion until end of turn, and then he also summons 3 3/3s with taunt. So that is very powerful. At least I think it's very powerful. And like I've said, I've played this multiple times through. You definitely are at a disadvantage here. So even though I don't have the board control to deal with his minion, his 3/3 minions with taunt as soon as I bring him down to 1, I am still very much so trying to get through his shield to stop that direct 2 damage ping to me. So it is definitely a hard fought battle here. So right here I'm contemplating if I kill that abomination, it will do 2 damage to everybody. I decided to just silence it, take him out, take out that guy, and go ahead and run it through for the damage. Oh no, I did not. I take that back. Oh yeah, I did. I summoned a minion. I'm going to be able to kill one of them. I have a Blessing of Might. I could kill 2 of them, actually. But here he summons another taunt. Something to be aware of in his deck is that he has a lot of creature removal. So right now I have the Echoing Ooze, which is really great because you can summon him and buff him, and then you'll have 2 of them. So what I'm going to do here is summon him, give him Divine Shield, give him +3/+3, or +3/+0, and then go ahead and kill one of these guys. So I decided to run my minion into him so that one of these oozes could go ahead and kill him without having to double tap it. However, he decides to freeze everything, and like I said, he's got a lot of creature removals and a lot of stuns. So I'm going to go ahead and just throw 8 damage at him here. Hopefully I kill all of his minions, which I ended up doing, which was really awesome for me. So I could use the Blessing there, but I definitely want to hold on to it for an ooze because you can double buff those. So right here is a little tricky. I accidentally make a mistake there. I should have waited until I killed his guy before doing that. Although I wanted to get my Divine Favor out, I still should have absolutely 100% waited until I killed his taunt with the deal 2 damage to everybody. Because now I'm going to lose that Divine Shield. and now it's a 4-1 open. So that was definitely a huge mistake that I made there, and I could have easily just held on to it, cleared the board, and then absolutely been able to do the exact same thing that I did. Plus, you know, next turn I got my Divine Shield. So this Legend's power is pretty cool. It kills a guy with taunt. However, that's not super great because, or in that particular case, because he definitely has a death rattle which summons a guy. So I'm just trying to keep the board clear at this point. I gave my Divine Paladin +1/+1 so that she would survive that, and now it's a 5-up. So this is definitely, you know, at this point I'm kind of scared. You know, I only have 16 health. I don't really know what to do at this point. You know, obviously I'm probably gonna have to trade everything off. But, you know, I decided to just go straight to the face with this. Hopefully it works out and let him trade with me or do damage. If he just does straight damage, I have Fatal here. But, you know, he obviously doesn't let me do that, and he kills off creatures, which is pretty nice because I got my guy with his draw a card, which at this point is really awesome for me because I'm definitely getting a lot of cards and a lot of useful cards. So that secret's pretty powerful, especially if I have a lot of creatures on the board, and it makes him definitely have to counter it. And that juggler paid off. It was just awesome. So I'm just gonna go ahead here, summon that, drop him down to a 2/2, and then I'm gonna run my guy at him with my Divine Shield, kill him off, kill this zombie for the health and the card, which is pretty freaking sweet. Summon a guy to ping damage, which goes straight to his face. Throw this in there, and then do one more damage, run it straight at his face. I believe he's gonna kill all my creatures. Yeah, he just goes ahead and eliminates all my creatures. At first I was like, oh, that's sweet, my hero power should, or my card power should activate, and I'd get a draw of like 6 cards. That, however, was not the case. So I do make a mistake here, obviously. So I make a mistake here, and that mistake was summoning 3 of these. I'm gonna lose an ooze because you're only allowed to have 7 creatures on the board, and because of my hero token there, I waste the ability of 1 ooze, which really kind of sucks. But, you know, I'm able to get a couple more. That secret pops, which pumps him up, which makes him have to kill him. So, and do damage. So, board clears. I have 4 characters left, and I'm like, oh, not enough for Fatal. Like I said, this was really hard fought. So since I can't kill anything, I'm just going to run more damage to him. Hopefully be able to keep enough characters to kill him on my next turn. He can't kill me with what's in his hand. Which kind of sucks. He drops me down to 2 characters, which isn't enough to kill him this turn. So I'm going to pump him and bring him down to 1. He can't get rid of all these unless he draws something. So I'm really hoping that he doesn't draw like creature removal. But what he's going to do is he's going to use his power and he's going to drop me down, which really did not help him there. And just for good measure, I'm going to bump him to a 7/5 and kill her. So this was absolutely the hardest fight in the game, single player, that I've faced so far. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, please like, comment below, and subscribe. And as always, Arjax out.